From what I'm told, about 2 months. So, I obviously I'm going to get another MRI within the next month to 2 months, and depending on how the healing goes, I will either get surgery if it's not healing properly, or if my body does the job that I hope it does, which the doctors say there's a good chance it will. Then, after that 2 months, if it heals on its own, then I'll get back to doing, normal routine exercises and getting back on the court.
Did the doctor say that you were predisposed to something like this, or did you just get hit in the exact way that it had to happen?
They don't know. Obviously, I've there's a million times I've gotten dinged up in the neck, or where I've, been really moving my neck around, getting hurt or something, but never anything where I've then needed a doctor, needed to get an MRI for me for. So it's hard to tell really, but whenever I've talked to a doctor about that, they're kind of thinking it might have been something before, or it just could have happened altogether that one time. So they're not really 100% sure. Yeah, well, for me, the number one thing I know right now is that to take this week of rest, and then there's a few things that obviously, I'm sorry, then, within the next month to 2 months, I'll get an MRI and get it checked on again to see where the healing is going. So I can't really do too much about it until I get that MRI, which that'll be the doctor's call.
So conceivably, you would be signed on for at least 2 months?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
What kind of role do you take on now? Are you become kind of more of a coach, or do you motivator?
The hardest part right now is just being away from the team. I can't really travel. They want me to take this week off definitely, and obviously I had last week. So right now I got it. Honestly, it's hard because I haven't been able to do much. But moving forward, definitely being an encourager, being a leader off the court, being a vocal guy. This is a group, it's such a young group, and obviously we've talked about it so much this year, but we need veteran leadership guys that are going to step up, and this is an opportunity for me to do that vocally. I would prefer to lead on the court. That's kind of the way I play, but this is a challenge that I want to accept, and definitely want to do whatever I can to help these guys and the team on out.
Which one of the discs was
it? It was the 5th and 6th. Yeah.
And did you lose feeling at all in your extremities at the time of the injury?
The only thing, no, I didn't lose feeling in my hands or anything, or my feet or anything. When I got hit, I remember kind of feeling sort of like shaking through my body, through my spine a little bit, and I remember feeling around, and I could, feel my toes, it was kind of one of those like, wow, I got hit, I got to check, and I felt fine. I just could really feel a lot of pain from my elbows to my fingers, and that's gone down a ton. I couldn't even put my hands down on the sheets when I was going to bed. It's just the nerve pain was pretty terrible. So it's good that that's gone, but that's really the only thing that I felt that had a negative reaction when that happened.
And beyond the rest, they say that surgery might be a possibility if the rest doesn't take care of it.
Yeah, if my body doesn't heal it, if it doesn't heal on its own, then surgery.
Is there anybody else, to your knowledge, that's had the same thing in return, not return? Is there anything?
Well, the surgery that they're talking about, Peyton Manning's had the same surgery. That's kind of this person that they over and over talk about, and obviously he's having a pretty good recovery, I would say.
Do you have a feel for what the process is if you have that surgery, like timetable?
No, I don't know yet. They're actually going to talk to me a lot more today because I haven't really been around them in person a ton. So today we're going to talk a lot more about timetables and what it's going to be like after. But from what I hear, the surgery is a relatively safe procedure where it's something that's not, if you're going to have a surgery in that area, this is the kind of surgery you want to have. So, I guess, you look at something like Peyton Manning's timetable and kind of compare.
if 2 months you're right, why would you even decide to maybe come back this year?
I think it just all depends on how healthy I feel. You know, obviously I'm going to want to be out on the court. I just to be out with the guys, you know, just to finish the season, that would be great. But I don't want to take any risks, and I know that they're very conservative. You know, they want to be very conservative with something like this. So I don't want to risk any further injury or anything else outside of that too.
Describe the blow. I mean, obviously it caught you by surprise.
Yeah, it caught me by surprise, like you said. I remember I kind of made a fake to try and get the inbounds pass, and I just felt a huge hit, kind of like whiplash, and as soon as I got hit, I kind of, like I said, I felt my body kind of vibrate and kind of blacked out for a second, and then normally I get hit like that, and I just, I get up and or I think, okay, I'm okay, like I'm gonna get back up and walk or do something. But this was sort of a hit that I knew something was wrong. I knew something happened, and so I kind of just stayed there and waited for people to come over. But, so it was just I think overall it was just such a big surprise and a big shock. Like you might see somebody coming at you normally at that speed, but I didn't see any of it happen. So.
Has Wallace reached out to you?
He did on the court, and we were talking during the game. He's a great guy. Obviously, he would never mean to intentionally hurt somebody or me. It was a normal play in the game. You know, it's just he just got me in the right place.
The physicians tell you at all that this might be career-threatening from this effort? Was that?
They said that it wouldn't be. They obviously said that if I were to get back on the court, if I was to do physical activity right now, it could be. But so that's why that timetable is important.
We can tell you how long the normal course usually takes to run this course.
That 2-month period is when my body would heal it, essentially from what they're saying. So if they don't see any improvement, then they go to surgery, and then that would probably. I don't even want to say a timetable. I don't really know after that.
Would it be less time if less than one disc was affected? More but there's 2 discs?
I don't know. You know, I think anything that has to do with that area in your body is pretty serious. You know, regardless. You know, for an athlete, if I was working on a computer all day, I could just go straight back to work. That's the hard part about this. It's just. It's my job, and I can't really do my job with this, which is something that's hard when you're not. Obviously, like when my hand pain is gone, I'm feeling pretty good. So that's the hard thing.
All right, thank you.